Good evening, poets. Hear these words from tribal elder Tina Orduno Calderon. I'd like to start by acknowledging the Gabrielino Tongva and Gabrieleño Kish, the original peoples of Sehatna, today known as the city of Whittier. Here and across their large unceded territory, these people have respectfully tended to the lands and waters and still do their best to give voice to these sacred elements. I am Brenda Vaca, and I am a second-generation Chicana. Represent. I am a poet and an independent publisher who calls Sehatna home. My family has resided in South Whittier for over 45 years and in Tongva territory for over 100 years. We are grateful to the keepers of this land, the Gabrielino Tongva and Gabrieleño Kish, for receiving us all on this land. Let us take a moment in gratitude to invite in the ancestors of this land and our ancestors who have gone before us. You are indeed the fulfillment of their wildest dreams. We are still here. They are still here. Todavía estamos aquí, en Tlili, en Tlapali. Tlazocamati, gracias. Thank you. Congratulations, poets.
Please rise if you are able. For our Quaker founders, sitting in silence was a way to invite inspiration or from the Spirit of God or the light within, and offered an opportunity to be in communion with each other. In this tradition, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Norden. If you're standing, you may now be seated. As president of Whittier College, I now convene the 120th Commencement celebration. A warm welcome to Whittier families, friends, faculty, and trustees. Now, let's all welcome those whom we celebrate today. Everyone, the class of 2023. The class of 2023 is a remarkable group. You have proven to be resilient and you have achieved. You have so much ahead of you. Tonight, we celebrate you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the interim chair of the Board of Trustees, Kenya Williams. Please join me in welcoming Kenya.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kenya Williams. I am the interim chair of the Whittier College Board of Trustees and a 2010 graduate of Whittier Law School. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate the class of 2023 and welcome family, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, students, and esteemed guests to this wonderful celebration of the graduates and their accomplishments. Thank you.
Now it is my great pleasure and honor to recognize the faculty of Whittier College. Unusually dedicated to their students, they are mentors and friends. In their teaching, they inspire. In their scholarship, they set an example of lifelong learning. Will the faculty please stand if you're able? Please join me in applauding the faculty of Whittier College. Please be seated. Each year, Whittier College recognizes the exceptional contributions of one member of the faculty by awarding the Harry W. Nerhood Award for Teaching Excellence. I would like to present to you the 2023 recipient of the Teaching Award and invite all of the students who benefited from their exceptional teaching and dedication to stand and cheer. Dr. Cynthia Fasore. I'm now going to have Vice President Deanna Marina Contino come up.
Good evening. So excited to see all your beautiful faces. Amazing opportunity to celebrate you today. Hello, my name is Deanna Marina Contino, Vice President Dean of Students, she, her, hers, Aya. I now have the honor of introducing our student commencement speaker from the class of 2023, Leilani McGregor. Please join me in welcoming Leilani.
Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. My name is Leilani McGregor. I transferred to Whittier College from El Camino Community College in Torrance, California during COVID-19. Being a first generation and a Central American graduate, I definitely sought out guidance and support. Throughout this journey, I had to learn how to navigate through good and bad days as best as I could. There were days where I cried, I struggled, I prayed, and always asked, why me, God? Whittier College is my village. I believe this campus has a way of showing you a path meant just for you. It has magnified my perseverance and continues to broaden my horizons. This college has made all the difference in overcoming obstacles I struggled with on and off campus. I commuted on public transportation with 2 of my 4 children back and forth between South Central Los Angeles from the Crenshaw district to Whittier, totaling 6 hours a day. Looking back, my story of unreasonable hope, as some saw it, can also be understood as faith. I was told by numerous people, why do I do this to myself? Why did I not stay at El Camino and settle with an AA degree to prevent from struggling this hard? To motivate myself, I listened to the song Perfect 10 by Nipsey Hussle every day. As quoted from the song, for me, and probably whoever else going through this, or went through this, or is gonna go through this, I didn't quit. I went through every emotion. I mean, every emotion, trying to pursue what I'm doing. I think that's what separates whoever's gonna try to go for something, is that you're not gonna quit. End quote. In my 3 years here at Whittier, I was shown so much more than I ever thought possible. So I pushed myself and made it possible for what I knew in my heart I deserved. Being a single woman of color, as well as a mother to 3 young black men and a young black woman, should not be a reason to not have access to fair and equal higher education, be disregarded or cast out like I was unworthy and undeserving to have access to opportunities like this. When no one else believed in me, Whittier College did by pouring their inspirations, admirations, and glory into me, uplifting my spirits, not only to excel, but to succeed. I believe I speak for us all when I say we have unforgettable memories and shared experiences of every emotion getting us this far. Going through financial cuts of various programs that made this campus amazing is a challenging loss we all face together. This institution has instilled that if we're not being pushed out of our comfort zone, we will not reach the greatness destined for us. I personally went through every emotion to get this humbling and great honor. This distinctive quality of Whittier will remain in every step I take in my future because I know every emotion it takes to keep going and stay determined for creating the change I wish to see. Graduation is my perfect 10. It took hard work and commitment to stand up here before you today. I said faith earlier because it is what has carried me through the storms and trials I face daily. In those times of tribulation, my grandmothers and mother would always tell me on the days that I came to them with a heavy heart, which is still something that empowers me still today. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. Faith turns dreams into reality, and it gives us the power to hold on through tough times. To not offend anyone, I took some words out. Those of you who know, there's no need to explain. My point is, God will not put more on you than what you can bear, which is a message I've been told time and time again. I fought my way out of Hyde Park and 8th Avenue from the Crenshaw district of South Central Los Angeles just to make it to this day right here. We all share these emotions, and I am so proud of every single one of you. I am willing to be that stepping stone for those before me who wish to see people like me succeed, and for those who will reach this achievement after me. To my fellow graduates and esteemed colleagues, set your goals high and never settle, even if you make mistakes. The best teacher in life is your own experience. I never would have known who I am if I didn't fail. Those situations are sent to test your roots. You know, the foundation you evolved from, growing out of concrete. I know to never let anyone define me. I have given my whole heart in what I do, and I now stand strong in who I know I am. As you leave here today with new paths ahead of us, never ask, why me? Say with confidence, why not me? We are all celebrating excellence today. Congratulations, class of 2023. We made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Leilani. That was absolutely beautiful. And that's why those of us on stage do what we do. Today we begin the presentation of degrees by awarding honorary doctorates. At Whittier College, we make such awards with great pride to those whose lives have personified the conviction, the ambitions, the values, and the accomplishments we honor at Whittier. We're delighted to confer this honor on two inspiring individuals this evening. Would Joe Donnelly please escort the Honorable Erin Aubrey Kaplan to the podium and present her for this award?
Hi everybody, how you doing? Graduates, family and friends, it's an honor to be here. Leilani, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Whittier College awards honorary degrees to persons of distinction in any field of endeavor for the dual purpose of recognizing scholarly, artistic, public, or civic achievement and furthering the mission and goals of the college by enhancing the institution's reputation and resources. It would be hard to find someone who fits Whittier College's stated purpose for awarding honorary degrees better than my longtime friend, colleague, and frequent partner in good trouble, Erin Aubrey Kaplan. As an undergraduate at UCLA, her first love was poetry before going on to earn an MFA in theater arts. The stage may have beckoned, but Erin soon found that literature of civic life, journalism, provided her with the strongest platform to be heard and to make a difference. Perhaps it was her destiny. Erin's father is the late legendary South Los Angeles civil rights activist and Los Angeles Sentinel columnist Larry Aubrey, who's sometimes known as the godfather of South LA. Erin has used her platforms as a longtime staffer at the Los Angeles Weekly, opinions writer for the New York Times, the first black weekly opinions columnist for the Los Angeles Times, contributor to numerous anthologies, freelancer for national publications, and the author of the books Black Talk, Blue Thoughts, and Walking the Color Line, Dispatches from a Black Journalista, and I Heart Obama, to turn an unblinking eye on issues of race, social and economic justice, and the environment. Regardless of how difficult and exhausting the struggle for equal regard and equal respect in society and life sometimes may be, Erin always rises to the task at hand, dauntingly clear of purpose and generous in spirit. Plus, she's never met a stray dog or an occasional cat that she didn't take under wing or roof. Over the years, Erin has also been a dedicated friend to Whittier College, visiting classrooms on numerous occasions to share her wisdom, experience, and inspiration, and participating in panels focused on educational outcomes, jobs for justice, and more. A committed educator herself, Erin has taught creative writing and journalism at Antioch University and Redlands University. Erin believes deeply in our mission and holds our students in the highest regard. For these reasons, Madam President, it is with great honor that I present the Honorable Erin Aubrey Kaplan for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Erin Aubrey Kaplan. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Whittier College Board of Trustees and the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. You want a picture? He wants a picture. Oh, okay. Oh, this way. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Joe said he was nervous. Now I'm really, really nervous. I have not done this, put on something like this since 1987 when I got an MFA at UCLA. But having been at Whittier, I wish I had come here. I do. And I have to say, when I was working at University of Redlands in journalism and we wrote about the contests between Redlands and the Whittier poets, I loved Whittier poets. I wanted to be one. So I'm just going to say a few things. Thank you so much, Joe. That was beautiful. It's such a great honor. Thank you, Whittier College, for this degree. And I'm thrilled, but I had to think about, gosh, what is an honorary degree and why am I getting one? So Merriam-Webster says an honorary degree is a degree given by a college or university to someone who is not a student, but who has done something important. Well, I have to say what I have done feels very much incomplete, kind of undone. Let's just say that I'm still doing. Every day I feel like I'm just starting. I feel like I'm still a student. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to catch up on my knowledge of history and link it to what's going on, to make a connection that too many people are striving to break, to put permanently out of reach. But more important than making those connections is figuring out what it all means. Where is it all going? The question underneath that is nothing less than, who are we? It's a question that James Baldwin, one of my favorite writers, asked in everything he wrote. For all of his criticism of a country that could be so willfully blind, he assumed the we. At his angriest and most frustrated, he claimed the country when it didn't claim him and others like him. In my own way, I try to continue to make that claim. You don't need me to tell you that we are at a very, very perilous moment. The nation has been through such moments before. I keep hearing that. I'm sure you've heard that too. We have never not had racial oppression, for example. But the context of oppression changes and the stakes change. For all the similarities and through lines, 2023 is not 1863, it's not 1963. And all those years and those moments have culminated into now, and now we have to do something different, something for the first time. And that something is not about, this is something I've discovered in writing for, 30 years. The something we have to do is not about finding a middle. Sorry. It's not about finding a way to agree on everything, to manufacture peace with reality. The truth about race or climate or the annihilation of animal species around the globe has nothing to do with a middle or with compromise. That's usually what politics is, but in 2023, it's clear that the middle has gone out of politics. People mourn that fact, but I see it as a good thing. Never has truth been so evident or so urgent. Writing truth is nothing less than, for me, than fashioning new politics, day by day, event by event. We have so many more words to go. Thank you so much for this honor, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you so much. Would Professor Jennifer Holmes and Assistant Professor Patty McCarthy please escort the Honorable Arthur Allen Seidelman to the podium and present him for this award.
We are honored to present Arthur Allen Seidelman as candidate for an honorary degree from Whittier College.
Arthur Allen Seidelman is an American director and Whittier College alumni whose career spans the mediums of film, television, and theater. 5 times Emmy-nominated director, 2 times Emmy winner. Multi-award-winning Broadway and film director, Arthur's works are distinguished by a humane, probing, and sympathetic depiction of characters facing ethical challenges. His approach to directing is guided by his belief that character and relationships, along with an emphasis on genuine emotion over intellectualization, are the keys to unlocking the dramatic potential of a performance, a play, or a screenplay.
Currently, Seidelman is working on a slate of films greenlit for production, the first of which, Delfino's Journey, is adapted from Joe Harper's exquisite tale of an Aztec youth who crosses the Rio Grande with his cousin. The film weaves Aztec legend, culture, and tonali, which means fate, into a poignant tapestry addressing immigration, indomitability, and the precarious promise of a new life. Seidelman's most recent released film, 6 Dance Lessons in 6 Weeks, stars Gina Rowlands and Cheyenne Jackson. His film, The Sisters, a modern adaptation of Chekhov's The Three Sisters, starring Maria Bello, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Tony Goldwyn, premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival and won numerous awards, including the Milagro Award for Best American Independent Film. He also directed Walking Across Egypt with Ellen Bernstein, Children of Rage, Echoes, and Puerto Vallarta Squeeze, starring Scott Glenn and Harvey Keitel. His first feature, the iconic comedy Hercules in New York, introduced Arnold Schwarzenegger to film.
As one of a short list of esteemed directors of film for television, Seidelman's directed many award-winning productions, including Alan Menken and Lynn Aron's film musical, A Christmas Carol, starring Kelsey Grammer and Gene Kowalski. He directed 4 highly acclaimed Hallmark Hall of Fame productions, Grace and Glory starring Gina Rowlands, Diane Lane, and Viola Davis, The Summer of Ben Tyler starring James Woods and Elizabeth McGovern, Harvest of Fire with Patty Duke, and The Runaway with Dean Cain and Maya Angelou. He has also directed Like Mother, Like Son, starring Mary Tyler Moore, By Dawn's Early Light with Richard Crenna, The Kid Who Loved Christmas starring Cicely Tyson and Sammy Davis Jr., and Miracle in the Woods starring Della Reese and Meredith Baxter. His film Poker Alice starred Elizabeth Taylor in her first romantic comedy western, and his film A Friendship in Vienna starring Jane Alexander and Ed Asher is screened in schools as a teaching tool about the Holocaust.
Seidelman cut his teeth in television by directing episodes of many renowned series, including L.A. Law, Hill Street Blues, Murder, She Wrote, Fame, Magnum P.I., and Amazing Grace. Burt Reynolds, after working with Seidelman on the TV series Amazing Grace, said of him, "He's the only director I've worked with in years who knows what to say to an actor then, hey, turn right at the couch."
Seidelman's Broadway and off-Broadway credits include Richard Alfari's 6 Dance Lessons in 6 Weeks on Broadway, in Los Angeles, and on London's West End, The Most Happy Fella for the New York City Opera, Jerry Herman's Mac and Mabel at Lincoln Center, Billy Hamp, The Ceremony of Innocence, Awake and Sing, and Tennessee Williams' Broadway production of Vaux Carré. His other theater credits include Carousel at the Hollywood Bowl, of The I Sing, The Boys from Syracuse, Follies, Hair, Kismet, and Merrily We Roll Along. He also directed The Gypsy Princess for Opera Pacific, Mac and Mabel for the Goodspeed Opera, and Madame Butterfly for the Santa Barbara Opera.
Seidelman's honors include 2 Emmys, 5 Emmy nominations, the grand prize from the New York Film and Television Festival, prizes from Chicago, San Francisco, Palm Springs, and the Heartland Film Festivals, the Humanitas Award, the Peabody Award, the Western Heritage Award, and 3 Christopher Awards. His most recent honor is the 2023 Sharm el-Sheikh Shamala Ayub Award for his contribution to understanding between nations and peoples.
We're almost done. 2 hours later, Arthur continues to maintain a meaningful relationship with Whittier College through his decades of generous support to the college and to the Department of Theater, Film, and Communication Arts. Arthur has had multiple guest appearances in classrooms, on panels, and most recently on Zoom, giving guest lectures on topics of acting, directing, and production. And he has offered guidance and support to students and young alumni on their journeys toward careers in theater and filmmaking. Arthur was the recipient of the Alumni Achievement Award in 1987 and has continued to be an integral part of fundraising events for the college, along with numerous personal contributions. Arthur's impact and commitment to Whittier College extends far beyond his bachelor's degree. He has helped voice stories that would not have been told if it weren't for his commitment to respect, opportunity, and dignity for all.
For these reasons, Madam President, it is with great honor that we present the Honorable Arthur Allen Seidelman for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Well, Arthur, what do you do in your spare time? Arthur Allen Seidelman, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Whittier College Board of Trustees in the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I now invite Mr. Seidelman to say a few words.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Jennifer. Dr. Dubre, trustees, members of the administration and faculty, honored guests, exhausted parents, and soon to be my fellow alumni. I am delighted and deeply grateful to receive this great honor and to share the stage with the class of 23. Congratulations to the class. Dr. Roberta Forsberg, Dr. Albert Upton, Dr. Harry Nairhood, Dr. Ray Nichols, Jean and Ted Seidelman. Those names were in the air 65 years ago when I sat where you graduates are sitting now. They are the names of my teachers and my parents. They deserve to be remembered and honored. Their love and support lifted me up and carried me to this platform to receive my diploma. Their voices, their lessons rang loudly and clearly in my ears as your teachers and your parents' voices are ringing in your ears. Your parents and your teachers' love, devotion, and hard work have carried you to this day, so persistently that you might have sometimes taken them for granted. Your parents should be congratulated today. They are graduating. You had it easy the last 4 years. They had the hard work. As you emerge from the chrysalis of your family home and higher education, the voices that shaped and guided you will remain and always will be audible, but they will inevitably grow fainter as you step forward into your own life and your individual identity. As you do, there's one voice that will grow louder and which you must hear more and more clearly and bravely, your own voice. We each one of us have a private voice that speaks the truth to us, that knows of what each of us is capable. A voice that whispers your secret dreams in a language only you understand. It's the voice of your individuality, of your integrity, of your uniqueness. Listen to that voice. That's the voice Polonius urges Laertes to listen to when he tells them, "To thine own self be true." That is the voice of free women and free men. Let no one get between you and the sound of your true voice. Let no politician, no pundit, no belief system stand between you and your true voice and attempt to distort it or to drown it out. There are two things that will strengthen your voice and give you power. Those two things are knowledge and love. So don't let any individual, any group, any government ever tell you what book you may or may not read. Never. What you may or may not think. Never. And what person you may or may not love. Never. Rehearsals are over. The overture has been played. The curtain has risen. You're standing center stage, and the spotlight is on you. For the first time in the history of the universe, your voice is about to be heard. It has never been heard before, and after you, it will never be heard again. So sing out. Sing out in your true voice. Proud, loud, and strong. And I'll see you in another 65 years.
Good evening, students, faculty, family, friends, honored trustees of Whittier College. I promise to make this quickly because I can barely feel my hands and feet. My name is Gil Gonzalez. I'm the Dean of Academic Success and Professor of Theater, Film, and Communication Arts. Thank you. I paid them. I'm excited to introduce our keynote commencement speaker this evening, Dr. Francisco Rodriguez. Dr. Rodriguez's family roots are strongly tied and connected to his heritage and his sense of self. He comes from a dedicated working class family hailing from Jalisco, Mexico. Dr. Rodriguez is the chancellor of the Los Angeles Community College District, the largest in the country. He is a champion of diversity, equity, and inclusion, focusing his career on expanding access to higher education and financial aid advocacy for undocumented and low-income students, as well as students with disabilities. He frequently speaks on the importance of higher education and civic responsibility. I've had the opportunity to connect with him a few times during his service to Whittier College, and Dr. Rodriguez is passionate about the success of our students both inside and outside of the classroom. His commitment to academia and higher education are unwavering, only surpassed by his desire that these institutions produce graduates that are respectful, honorable, and dutiful citizens. And now, Dr. Francisco Rodriguez, I invite you to address the graduating class of 2023.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Muy buenas noches. Class of 2023, where are you? Looking for you. Where are you? Where's the poet pride? Is there a poet in the house? Yes, that's you. That's you. Muy buenas noches a todos las familias que nos acompañan. Muy bienvenidos a esta celebración, esta noche donde celebramos los logros de sus hijos. Welcome to all the parents and family and friends to the honorable stage party. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here this evening. What an absolute joy it is for those of us who have the audacity to call ourselves educators. This is our reward. This is why we do the work that we do. Our reward is student success. So thank you very much, President Oubre, for the kind invitation to join you. I want to acknowledge Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of Faculty, Sal Johnston, my colleague, Deborah Norden, the Professor of Political Science and Chair of the Faculty, and fellow board members, Kenya Williams, who addressed you earlier, and Christina Bouchot. We all are here to celebrate you. This is a day of celebration, of achievement, of persistence, of resilience. Congratulations, class of 2023. And I welcome you on behalf of Board President David Vela, all of our students, our entire Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and administration at your sister community college district, the LA District. I'm excited and honored to be here celebrating this moment and milestone in your educational journey. As you heard earlier from Dean Gonzalez, I've committed my entire career to public education and now find myself as chancellor of this beautiful, diverse, complex constellation of colleges that educate and touch the lives of over 200,000 students each year. My principal charge at the district is to raise the educational attainment of our students while ensuring that our colleges have the resources and support to be successful. As chancellor, I'm also responsible for setting the tone of excellence and expectations for my organization. I do this because I love our students. I do this because I know that they can achieve their goals and realize their dreams. Right now, more attention is being paid to the significant roles that the two-year community colleges play in transferring students to the colleges and universities of this country. Let me ask, how many of you are community college transfer students in the graduating class? Raise your hands. All right. Congratulations to you. Community colleges are the gateways to greatness. They are the pathways to prosperity. And they are, for so many, the bridge to a different future. I proudly stand up and out for community colleges because of our public education system needs people running in as educators, not running out of them. And I'm proud to be part of this educational and equity movement. Let me ask, how many will be involved in the educational enterprise after your degree? So raise your hand. From this moment on, you and I are colleagues. We're in this war together to provide equal, equitable access for students of all ages and all backgrounds. As graduates of Whittier College, you have received an extraordinary and outstanding education, one that I've become more familiar with and incredibly proud of, one that has laid a firm foundation for what lies ahead. This foundation is crafted through the principles of integrity, equality, simplicity, community, stewardship of the earth, and peace. These are the principles that founded Whittier College and is nurtured and reinforced through Whittier's tradition of faculty excellence, a profound culture of care, and a student-centered philosophy of success. Congratulations, and join me again in thanking your faculty and administration here that has provided this education for you. Please do that. So, I got a couple things to share. Just imagine your Tío Pancho talking to you, giving you some pearls of wisdom. Some things to think about as you move on to your next chapter. So first thing is, stay ready. Stay ready. Most of you have heard, if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Have you heard that before? Okay. So stay ready, be comfortable with your ambition to do more, to be more, and achieve more. Archbishop Oscar Romero said, quote, aspire not to have more, but to be more, unquote. Know that you come from your own unique intelligence, influence, progress, and built-in legacy and well-being. Find it. Run after it with all that you have. I share that with students, that for all those who want to make an impact in this world, and I know that all of you do, remember that mediocrity and complacency are not your friends. Mediocrity and complacency have no place in your life. There is this disease that I want you to avoid. No, it's not COVID. It's called la flojera. La flojera is a horrible disease that will cause you not to reach your goals. You heard our speakers earlier saying about don't settle. Raise your hands if you are first generation college graduates. Let me see your hands. For those of us who are first this, first generation that, who are the first in our families to do this, first to get this promotion, our responsibility is not simply to be the first, but to make sure that we're not the last. So as today, as you respectfully look at your legacy, you are the legacy of the dreams of the people that came before you. Reflect on your accomplishments. Stay humble. Think about those who have sacrificed or altered or delayed their dreams for you. Who helped you get to this point and the great accomplishments that will follow. And I bet that they're in the stands right now. So class of 2023, if you're able to stand, stand up for a moment. Stand up for a moment. I want you to turn around and thank the people who have sacrificed for you, who are here today. Thank you, parents, familias, all of you who have put in such time, love, and effort to the students. A perfect way to say thank you is to use this education and this tool that you have now as an investment to do good in this world, to improve our communities and the human condition. Many of us are here because we believe in the principle and practice of paying it forward. So I ask you, graduates, how will you use your life and your education as tools for positive change and for the public good? Find a way to use your own unique talents to make a difference. So stay ready and embrace opportunity. You heard some of the speakers speak to this before, but I also want to encourage you to think about this. Focus on who you want to be rather than what you want to be. I can remember as a freshman walking around my dorms after introducing myself by name. It was usually followed, "What's your major?" And I can remember thinking the longer and the more complicated the name of the major was, the more impressed I was. I was accepted at UC Davis as a civil engineering major. My new identity was being forged by what I came to study. But I learned over time that it was much more than that. So who am I? And you heard about this a little earlier. I'm going to tell you this proudly, con orgullo, that I'm a first-gen immigrant English language learner from a working class family. You heard that my parents are from Jalisco, Mexico, and I've been in this country about 70 years. Arriba, Jalisco. My parents still live in the Mission District at the home that they bought in the 1960s, where they raised a binational, bilingual family of 7. Yes, access and opportunity, created through things like affirmative action, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs are the reasons that I'm here today. And I can proudly say that I'm the product of public assistance programs, of church ministry, of gang prevention outreach programs, of youth sports programs, the Boys Club, and the public library system. Obtaining an education was synonymous with renewed hope, and that was counter to the generations of poverty and isolation that my family and my ancestors, like so many of yours, endured unselfishly for the off chance that the next generation would be better off than the one before. Going to and completing college was a big deal and a game changer, and it will be for you as well. I trusted my instincts. I listened to my voice, as the previous speaker mentioned, and I changed my major to Chicano Studies and Education at the beginning of my 4th year. How many of you have changed your major while you've been here at Whittier? Okay, probably quite a few of you. Did you trust your instincts? Did you listen to that voice, or was the choice a more practical one? So learn, graduates, trust your instincts and focus on developing who you want to be rather than what you want to be, and you will be equipped for whatever comes your way. Would also be your moral compass and will kind of guide you on what to say yes to and what to say no to. The last thing to think about, lead as yourself. Lead as yourself. The great poet Maya Angelou said, quote, "I am the hope and the dream of the slave," unquote. And she's absolutely right. And today, so many of you, as you heard in the invocation today, you are the wildest manifestation of those who came before you. You will learn as you get older and more mature and have your own families that your life did not begin the day that you were born. Your life began when folks were sharecropping, folks were in factories and fields, cleaning restaurants, when folks were driving cabs, folks were working as nannies, folks were working as undocumented workers. In their mind's eye, they said, one day someone in our family will go to college. One day someone in our family will graduate from college. And so for so many of our families, that person is you. Think about that for a moment. The power of you. As graduates, you know, you have a lot of obligation, a lot of responsibility, but you're well equipped for the future that lies ahead of you. I am the hope and the dream, as you heard, of factory and laundry workers, my parents, who were indeed had a total of 8 years of education between them, so they were limited with the type of work that they could do. But don't be fooled. I had everything that I needed and more. I didn't need a rescue. I didn't need to be rescued. I simply needed an opportunity. And that's what education provided. My parents are smart, they're wise, they're resourceful, hardworking, never remember them missing a single day of work, and possess a faith in God that is unwavering and unflappable. While I was in college, I was in student clubs like so many of you, volunteer organizations, the campus radio station, and as a work-study student, where I began working at the university. All these experiences provided opportunities to hone my leadership and organizational skills, like it's done for you. I learned how to gain allies. One of the most important things you can do, gain allies in building trust and rapport with people who are around me. How to be an active listener, how to run meetings, and I run thousands of meetings now, and how to make persuasive arguments. But equally, students, I also learned how to lose gracefully, how to not always get my way. These are personal and technical skills that I still use today in the role that I play, and I would say that these could be universally applied to any profession. So, education, why is this so important? Well, because I believe that education is the civil rights issue of the 21st century, and is the most impactful determinant of social and economic mobility. So this idea that you have this tool is a powerful one. Now let's make sure everyone else has it as well. I provided formal consultation and given speeches at prestigious universities and colleges like Whittier, and at professional associations and conferences in the country and out of the country. But I'm equally proud of, and I've given equal attention, intentionality, vigor to speaking at middle schools, junior high schools, high school libraries, gymnasiums, in parking lots, in migrant camps, in juvenile halls, and in state prisons. I share that because it's your message, your voice that we're asking all the speakers today for you to find and use can be not just found, but utilized to make an impact in others. So lead as yourself. Bring your whole self to the equation, all of your identity to the table, not just the parts that make people feel comfortable or accommodated. Remember, your authenticity is your superpower. Remain curious and get out of your own way. Sometimes the limitations that we have are the ones that we place on ourselves through this thing called self-doubt or being afraid to fail. Ask any successful quote-unquote person, and they will tell you about the multiple failures that they had, but they got themselves back up. They rose to the occasion. They did not let bad fortune or circumstance keep them down. Many of us are here because we took risks and we're not afraid to fail. Sometimes our setbacks can be our most important teachers. So, graduates, you are indeed the change that we have been waiting for as I close now. And perhaps Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, past president of Liberia, Africa, says it best from a 2011 commencement speech at Harvard. She said, and I quote, "The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they're not big enough." If your dreams do not scare you, graduates of 2023, they're simply not big enough. Don't be afraid to make your mark. Do so with courage, conviction, compassion, and yes, with a little bit of coraje. There's nothing wrong with that. Sin pena, sin fronteras, adelante. Be an inspiration for and serve others. And in my experience, the more you help others achieve their goals, the more fulfillment and success you will find in achieving your own. Embrace your past, even the mistakes. Step boldly forward towards your future. Class of 2023, your legacy is now, and you have a moral imperative to lead. So, I fully believe that our democratization actually depends on it. So, stay ready. Don't settle. Focus on who you want to be rather than what you want to be. Lead as yourself. Your authenticity is your superpower. Tonight, ustedes son el orgullo y la esperanza de nuestra comunidad. You are the hope and the pride of our community. Tonight, the universe smiles upon you. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Poets!
Good evening. My name is Sal Johnston. I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs and the Dean of Faculty. Poet class of 2023, it is time for us to speak your names. Will those candidates who are to receive the Master of Arts degree please stand if you are able? I'm like, where did Linda go? President Oubre, these students have completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty for the degree of Master of Arts and are hereby presented to you.
Upon the I'm sorry, it's dark under this podium now. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Whittier College Board of Trustees and by the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts with all the rights and privileges appertaining hereto.
Faculty marshals, would you please conduct the degree candidates to the stage?
Awishkoni, that's Tongva for welcome. It also means I am happy. Feliz, alegre. Say it in your language to one another. William Algier. Cooper J. Champagne. Natalie Ann Dykes. Sean Hamilton. Raymond Leonard Jacobs Edmondson. Adela Lopez Peralta. Leilani Faselli. Christina Jordan. Kayla Victoria Solis. Mackenzie Nicole Thiem. Marisa Raquel Aldama. Jaylene Valerie Vallejo. Rihanna Caroline Gonzalez. Kiara Catalina Ochoa. Alina Gabrielle Rosario.
President Ube, the recipients for the degree of Masters of Arts have been presented. Will those candidates who are to receive their Bachelor of Arts degrees please stand if you are able? All right, are you ready? You want to do this? President Oubre, these students have completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty and are hereby presented to you to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority granted me by the Whittier College Board of Trustees and by the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges appertaining hereto.
Faculty marshals, will you please conduct the candidates for their bachelor's degrees to the stage?
Bridget Dietz. Thank you. Abigail Lynn Padilla. Melissa Juliana Carrasco. Hannah Shadeh Abdullah. Peyton Ella Clymer. Catherine Unique Acosta. Andy Allen Aguirre. Brianna Mata Admadi Tatadbai. Francisco Alonso. Faisal Jamal A. Al Said. Abdullah Abdulaziz Al-Khalaf Ashmairi. Jasmine Rose Arada. Grace Ellen Arnsparger. Dominic Paul Arvizu. Stefan Wolfgang Karl Bethke. Luis Asensio. Samsamban Abidan Ase. Sean Adrian Aldana. Anthony M. Kovian. Megan T. Atwell. Naya Austin. Hugh Philip Cruz Bagas. Michael Var Bertolano. Rita Benjaloum Harzimi. Mackenzie Rose Bergman. Gagandip Bisla. Ani Bamwenda. Ethan Batticini. Jude T. Abassi. Hayden James Barno. Andrew Alcala. Floriana Azemi. Pablo Freddy Alvarado Alegría. Norma María de la Rosa. Adanech Aklilu Muno. Georgia Ray Bakioki. Amethyst Jai Bottle. Amelia Grace Bennett. Cameron Mitchell Bentley. Darlene J. Combate Berberabi. Leilani McGregor. Isaac Noah Aldana. Madeline Carmela Acosta. Phoenicia Lee Braga. Jackson Clinton Bragg. Danae Antoniette Bravo. Isabella Marie Brennan Cruz. Annabelle Ermine Brown. Megan Marie Bruce. Matthew Joseph Buchanan Garza. Jack Campbell Budd. Caitlin Victoria Bullock. Grace Burdick. Alexandra Cecilia Burke. Caitlin Margie Calvetti. Maura Cárdenas. Destiny Elide Cardos. William English Bryan. Kira Castañeda. Macy Amanda Chase. Nicole Anne-Marie Ku'uleilani Collins. Michelle Abarca. Jilly E. Crane Mosey. Duncan Thomas Charbonneau. Zenita Esperanza Flores. Bethany Michelle Cárdenas. Micaela Alice Chavarín. Alejandra Castillo. Kaylee Madison Chavez. Luis Daniel Chavez. Ishan Chetanchetti. Lexi Ray Clark. Miranda Lynn Maceline. Gabriel Joseph Contreras. Alexander Coco. Dalia Cortez. Julia Cook. Anna Christine Disser. Julia Marie Chavez. Taylor Nicole de la Rosa. Caitlin Guadalupe Coronel. Adrián Cortés. Jasmine Anita Crawford. Viket Dungy. Lachlan Dexter Davidson. Chella Ann Davidson. Kyra Leone Davis. Jasmine Alejandra de la Cruz. Michelle Alexanne de la O. Kirsten Leonor Marquez. Y Marquez. D. Marquez. Jackson Travis Diamond. Abel Antonio Díaz. Angélica María Díaz. Michael Lorenzo Doria. Colin Dale Drummond. Ashley Danielle Dueñas Ocampo. Fabián Isaiah Elizarraz. Arturo R. Escandón. Olivia Gloriana Esperanza Esparza. Emelisa Nicole Fernandez. Consuelo Ferschweiler. Alejandro Javier Franco. Frizzell. Sophie Collins Frizzell. Chihiro Fukui. Emily Nicole Gage. Larissa Bibiana Gallardo. Miranda Lucia Gallegos. Deanna Gamboa. Haley Marie Garcia. Jacqueline Nicole Romero. Isabella Denise Garcia. Tanya Garcia. Riley Ann Garcia. Margarita Garcia Orozco. Jamie Civarella Garvey. Alan A. Gerace. Hannah Gewurtzman. David B. Gómez. Gabriela Gómez. Ziania Montserrat Gómez. Anika González. Gerardo González. Dane Woodman. William Goodman. Blaze Elise Grady. Ashley Marie Gratianet. Raywin Ilya J. Groa. Troy Michael Grossman. Zachary John Guarino. John Stephen Guerra. Robert Jackson Guerrero. Kedra Marie Hall. Olivia McKenna Ham. Malachi Isaiah Hales. Noah Handel. Elise Marie Hansen. Adán Jesús de la Loza. Matthew James Townsend. Michaela Katura Harris. Richard Quincy Hayward. Faizi Rose Hindi. Lauren Elizabeth Heinrichs. Madeline Wonghan Ho. Connor Dirk Heyman. Dulce Maria Horn. Brian Tyler Howing. Alfonso Robert Ibanez III. Jonah Niall Innes. Zoe Christine Iseri. Brandon Hatiko.
Elijah Robert Judd. Soren Shane Gonzalez Jarabello. Beverly Cow. Talia Lauren Johnson. Nathalie Castaños. Elizabeth Scriven. Jameson Sadie Rusin Kieser. Sydney Alexandra Johnson. Khan Hamurjulu. Haley Catherine Kelly. Jessica Emily Kim. Sky Lamar. Molly Catherine Landon. Isaiah Uoni de la Cruz Lazaro. Mason Benjamin Liam Levy. Marlene Guadalupe León Peña. Mia Summers Lesnick. Alyssa Nicole Lesso. Ashley Annette Lewis. Annette Edith Lopez. Nainoa Loshki. Bryden Lovedahl. Thomas Lyle Temple. Abigail Marie Flores Macabuhay. Javier Macias Jr. Isabela Marie Madera. Samuel Esteban Magadán. Elizabeth Julia Magaña. Jack Mahoney. Bryce Andrew Mayamura. Chang Mason Lee. Lauren Isabel Patricio. Michelle Vivian Marks. Melanie Rose Macpayo. Jasmine Ermelinda Marron. Dulce Martinez. Luca Irving Marazzo. Mark Anthony Martinez. Melina Elise Martinez. Melissa Elizabeth Martinez. Crystal Love Lee. Audrey Caligday Geltema. Mackenzie Darcy Leilani Shannon Reed. Vanessa Renee Martinez. Alexis Huff. Vicente Marcelo Medel. Amanda Victoria Melendez. Juliana Fatima Mendez. Alina Evelia Mendoza. Lisette Cassandra Mendoza. José Álvaro Mesa. Diana Michelle González. Kelly Nicole Monroy. Lauren Elizabeth Montoya. Andrew Michael Moreno. Candice Zovig Muradlian. Jimena Cynthia Murguia. Alyssa Nicole Muro. Aiden Wallace Newman. Russell Edward Nickerson. Colby Dean Nowicki. Cassidy O. Isabella Marie Ortega. Adrian J. Palacios. Nathan Rene Palencia. Haley Amanda Paramo. Emilio Rafael Paredes. Yasmín Renee Paredes. Akuti Ashokumar Patel. Melanie Suzette Ortega. Christian Alexander Payne. Samantha Renee Pearson. Brianna Marie Peña. Jeanette Desire Cerda Peña. Michelle Perez. Rena Samantha de las Alas Perilla. Natalie Michelle Pesqueira. Savannah Riley Piet. Hypatia Akery Pine. Lucia Marie Piner. Diva Marie Piner. Lauren Ashley Porras. Erin Marie Portillo. Jonathan Xavier Ramirez. Mark Anthony Ramos. Destiny Randall. Reina Monique Rangel. Edward Joseph Reichenbach. Ricardo Reyes Jr. Rachel Rodriguez. Samaria Briseida Rodríguez. Dylan Jack Guth. Devin Roland Tamblin. Joshua Mark Peavy. Jenna Victoria Parker. Samantha Taylor Nimmo. ¿Listo? Diego Valderas. Divya Rajagopalan. Daquan Moeller. Caden Timothy Sims. Elizabeth Reed Witt. Demi Leah Reese. Della Trimble. Kyle McAuliffe. Alexandra Balen Romero. Alyssa Rubalcaba. Mark Anthony Saavedra. Ana Paola Saldaña. Lily Saliba. Dominic Samantha. Abigail Sanchez. Dylan Sanchez. Enrique Eduardo Santana. Brianna Santis. Jasmine Annabelle Saunders. Haley Leanne Schneider. Patrick Ryan Seelhorst. Ivan Serna. Reba Shaw. William Ross Shrigley. Juliette Simone Signoret. Jocelyn Mikel Signoretti. Sarah Esther Silva. Jason Alexander Smith. Paul Earl Snyder. Natasha Danielle Sterling. Coda Sturkey. Riley Walker Sullivan. Majabin Syed. Andrew Daniel Tarango. Amber Alexandra Tech. Stacy Guadalupe Tello Rincón. Catherine Terry Thomas. Vitaly Trachtenberg. Nayeli Trejo. Jacob Israel Mercado. Jane Henry Tucker. Christian Ryan Urbina. Alexander Vasquez. Lisa Vela. Ariel Juliet Velázquez. Annabelle Velasquez. Rachel Samantha Miranda Villaflor. Rosa Isabel Villarreal. Erika Viramontes. Ellis Brayboy Walker V. Angélica Isabel Escobar. Celine Wong. Kirsten Sierra White. Madeline Rose Weibel. Kellen Robert Ward. Matthew Woods. Thomas Jordan Yarbrough. Gray Owen Wright. Catherine Christina Yin. Alisa Gallegos Garcia. Irina Martínez Paz. Jimena Dayana Guzman. Madison Gail Gonzalez. Gabriel Paul Estrada. Azul Magnolia Bonola. Jordan Michael Lee Atkinson. Jacob Philip Hayes. Aaron Martinez. Lauren Elizabeth Beasley. Kelsey Ashlyn Bailey. Vega Sherman Seitz. Abdel Mohammed Falat. Noah Berry. Giselle Esmeralda Jimenez. Michelle Mendoza Espinal. Salomé Mercedes Montoya. Alexandra Lopez. Larissa Bell Carr. Briley Bañuelos. Andrew Householder. Raymond Hartig. Amy Milagros Huerta. Marielena Flores. Samantha Gavidia. Nicholas Hanamaika. Samantha Nicole Rosas. Savannah Marie Lopez. Gabriel Angelique Zubiate. Congratulations.
President Oubre. The graduates of the class of 2023 have been presented.
Will all of the graduates of the class of 2023 please stand? It is a long tradition in higher education for the tassels of the caps of graduates to be worn on the right side until the degree has been granted. Then the tassel is shifted to the left. Graduates, shift your tassels. Let's give one more applause for all of your loved ones in the audience for everything that they've done. And a big congratulations to the class of 2023.
All right, sorry, it's really dark up here now. I can't see anything. I have a few instructions for everybody. We'd like to ask that all of you in the stands stay seated for just a moment. We're going to have the platform party, the faculty exit, and then the marshals will have the students follow after us onto the football field. We're all going to be out here on the field. And once we're safely behind the stage, you notice what we're doing here, right? Once we're safely behind the stage, then we'll let everybody else on the field and we'll have a party. So once again, thank all of you for being here. We appreciate it. And let's give it up one more time for the class of 2023.